Hello and welcome. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss any videos that I upload on your sign. So today we're going to start out with Aries, the main sign that is going to be, I feel like, feeling things during this full moon, and just really want to do a reading for them. So let's start off with that. What is the current energy that's surrounding Aries? What is the current energy that's surrounding Aries? So we have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords usually represents a decision that needs to be made, a truth that needs to be seen, communication that needs to be said or heard, but just not being that willing to do it, or not pulling off the blindfolds to see the truth or make the proper communication, or not be afraid of what's in front of you because really there's nothing there. It's just your mind that's making you think that you can't communicate what you need to say, move forward to where you need to go, or think positively, you just need to clear out. Maybe be grounded in this time. Grounding is very nice because it really, like it says, grounds you. It really plants you there and doesn't let your mind wander too much. It always brings you right back to the here, the there, the now. Instead of this air energy, this Two of Swords, this indecisiveness, air energy. If you're dealing with an air person, or if that's just what you're feeling like. So, what is blocking our Aries in this time? What is blocking? Can I get one, please? What is blocking Aries in this time? Wow, see, a lot of sword energy. So, the Eight of Swords tapped out. The Eight of Swords represents your reality not matching what your mind is saying or picturing to you. Okay, Eight of Swords is telling you to stand and rise above this thought pattern that you're getting dragged down with, or this false image or this false reality that you think is really going on around you, but it's not. You really need to stop it now, because if you do not, then it really will become your reality if you believe it enough, if you think it enough, We are powerful manifestors. So what you think eventually becomes your reality. So do you want this type of energy, this type of uncertainty, this type of back and forth? No, we want something that's solid. We want something that's equal, So, what is the advice for our Aries in this time? What is the advice for Aries in this time? What is the advice for Aries? Wow. Okay. So, got the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is new beginnings. It's new offerings. It's new chapter. It's new energy. It's like a baby, that's here, that you need to nurture, that you need to walk by side if you want this to grow and to continue. With the Ace of Pentacles, aces are always new beginnings. I want to read it here. Ace of Pentacles. The beginning of a new venture or task. New ideas, planting seeds for the future. Great potential for success. Manifesting power. Ambition, prosperity. Freshly rooted beginnings, this ace is a powerhouse of possibilities and reveals the materialization of earthly ambitions and all the wonderful things. When you seed your future by planting your very first intentions, things feel so exciting, raw, and possible, don't they? Hold on to those feelings of optimism and success, for the new start that you are welcoming to your life right now has incredible potential to thrive. Your ace initiates a timeline where your future wealth, health, and material abundance are ushered in by figuring out your soil conditions, your watering schedule, and the needs of this unique seed. You will be able to see it through to fruition. Bring your determination and dedication to see your abundance spring into life in the form of successful outcomes, material and financial wins, and soul-satisfying well-being. With this wonderful message for the good things to come, it's time to visualize, attract, prioritize, and act. I plant my goals with intention, direct focus, and faith. And like I said, you need to be grounded. Pentacles is earth signs that represents the ground, the earth. So ground yourself in this time, Aries. Really try to be patient and nurture everything around you and yourself. So if this resonated with you, please drop a like, share, and yeah, we're going to be moving on to Sagittarius. Stay tuned. So what is the current energy that surrounds Sagittarius? Whoa. Can I get one card, please? What is the current energy that surrounds Sagittarius? Okay. So we got the Three of Swords. A lot of air energy going on right now for fire signs. And that's not really the best thing. Fire and air, it can just become very big and explosive and out of control. But right here we have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Three is standing out to me. I'm not too sure. It kind of represents a disconnect between the mind, body, and soul. Or it's the desperate needing or wanting to be connected with the mind, body, and soul. It also represents your energy, or your ties could be exhausting you. You need to call back your energy in this time because it's a full moon. We're going to be drained already, and we don't want to be overly drained with shit that shouldn't even be there. So this is our time to release it. Just release. Write down a whole bunch of shit, you know? Just mentally say, I call back my energy. I cut ties from any emotional connections that have not served me in the highest good, and I transmute, you know? But definitely there's some, I feel like heartache, there's some exhaustion in your energy right now. There needs to be some watering, there needs to be some life brought back into your energy. So, what is blocking our Sagittarius at this time? What is blocking Sagittarius at this time? There is no block. You may be going through this very low time or this very draining time because you have a tower moment happening. It's a whole change up, it's a whole mix up, it's a whole fix up. Everything is getting moved and rearranged and put in places that it's meant to be in this time and this zone, you know. The tower, it's gonna be crazy. Some of you may be going through an awakening, a spiritual awakening, or an ascension. An ascension may be coming up. That's definitely what I feel, because when I see this, I feel like I'm going higher. So obviously that means an ascension. That means leveling up, a higher vibration, right? But it's through the pain that you need to go and find it. It's through this pain that you're gonna get to that tower moment, that change, that new, you know? So, what is the advice for Sagittarius in this time? What is the advice for Sag? Okay, so we got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Obviously, she is royalty. She is somebody who has been through a lot to be where she is. I feel like this is saying bring more emotions back to yourself. Yes, and that's basically bringing back your energy to yourself. You need to recall things that were left out there and it's pieces of you. You need to feel it, let it run through you, let the message and the knowledge be left, not the feeling. Let the feeling go, hold on to the lessons, the knowledge, because that's how you're gonna move forward. That's how you're gonna get through this tower moment, because if not, then you're just gonna be put back into a cycle that is very low vibrational, and you're already getting to a high vibrational being. So to be in a low vibrational environment, it's going to be really hard and stressful. So it's time to level up. It's time to call back your energy, like I keep saying. It's time to feel what it is that you need to feel and release it, and let the water go, let the emotions go, and let them water your future. Let it water the grass that lies ahead of you, you know, if that makes sense. Hope I'm getting something. But right here, extremely intuitive, a highly attuned emotional intelligence, love and compassion, sensitivity, strength, empathy, leading with your heart, and healing. The Queen of Cups is one of the most intuitive characters of the tarot, floating in a dreamlike state of spiritual connection. She asks you how well your emotions have been serving you lately, and reminds you that you have the ability to connect on a much deeper level. Feel and accept your emotional intuition. Listen closely as a way to understand what is truly going on, and ensure that other people feel heard when you communicate with them. Devote time to their emotional cues and see the divine beauty in all life's experiences. It takes both sun and shadow to make the ocean floor sparkle. In shadow, this card can indicate that you are out of touch with your emotions, or that you are suppressing your feelings while refusing to see the obvious. If you feel any insecurities around openly connecting with others, grow into a better partner by vulnerably sharing your own tender heart. My intuitive heart openly express deep love. Yeah, right on. So, if this has resonated with you, Sagittarius, don't forget to drop a like and share if you feel like anybody would resonate with this, and take that guidance to the heart, you know. So let's move on to Leo. So, there's a current energy that surrounds Leo in this time. There's a current energy that's surrounding Leo. Wow. Weird. So we got the Three of Swords. This card came out for my Sagittariuses also. This isn't planned. This is just how it's supposed to be. I shuffled the cards. I was over here meditating, you know, praying again, getting ready for this Leo reading, and got the Three of Swords. So Three of Swords is just your energy is being spread out there. You really need to call back your energy. As you hear right now, there's dogs howling. There was the sirens going. Definitely this is a message that needs to be heard. Call back your energy and sever connections that are sucking you dry emotionally, because that's what I feel like it is. Not only, it's not your heart that's like squeezing you to death, it may be somebody else's. And it's like, what is their intentions? Because this heart doesn't feel like yours, that you're trapped in. This feels like cords that you need to cut from somebody else. You need to call back your energy, of course. Everybody needs to. It's a daily thing that we need to do because we have connections with people randomly. You know, we just do connections with stuff that we need to call back our energy. But this to me is really signifying a different type of feeling from my Sagittarius reading. This is somebody else's emotions or somebody else's love or somebody else's energy that is sucking you or holding you tight and dry. So it's time to speak. It's time to speak. 3 of Swords, communication, logic. It's time to say what you need to say, and that may be speaking to the person, or that just may be saying, I call back my energy, you know? But there's something that needs to be spoken from you that needs to be confirmed that, okay, this is it, you know? I'm not letting this energy or this person or this thing suck me dry anymore. It's making me feel horrible now, you know? So, what is blocking me in this time? I mean, what is blocking me? What is blocking Leo in this time? What is blocking Leo? Okay, let's try to piece this together. But remember, like we said, I feel like it's somebody else. It's some type of competition. It's some type of image that needs to be put on. 5 of Wands. That has to do with like competing. You know, fighting to get to the top. Fighting to get to the end result. Some of you may be competing with yourself, you know, competing with the truth, like, I don't want to believe it, so here, I'm going to put something else in my way, put something else, so I don't have to see the truth. But some of you may have somebody that's, like, not giving it up, like, just energy sucking, and it's confirming, because look, it's somebody else. The Knight of Cups, it's a male. Maybe a younger male, may just be a younger minded male. But this is a Knight of Cups. This is a lovely, seductive energy, but it doesn't last long. Like, that love energy doesn't last long, because then it just has to go. Or it's very hot-headed, or it's not what you expected, you know? And that's what I'm feeling right now. So what is the advice for Leo in this time? Whoa. Wow. So automatically I see the 10 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, closing out stuff, becoming one's self. What is the advice for Leo in this time? What is the advice for Leo? Okay, so the advice for Leo, we got the Hermit. The Hermit card signifies the Virgo. Maybe you need to have some groundedness in this time. Maybe you need to go within yourself and remember who you are. I always say that with this card because that's how I feel with this card. That is it. Remembering who you are, what it is that you hold within yourself, your deservance, what is your passion, just remembering everything that is you, getting back to the basics, getting down to the roots of yourself, connecting with everything. The Hermit is inner travels, it's inner revelations, finding out new things about yourself, or releasing things that you thought you released that really were just very deep inside and just waiting for you to acknowledge it again, to transmute it, to see the strength that it has to offer instead of the weakness or the pain that you've seen from it, you know? It's time to take these lessons, because not only did the Hermit come out with the advice, but the 5 of Cups came out. 5 of Cups, taking those emotional lessons, these past emotional connections, finally cutting it off and letting them go. letting them be transmuted, because you don't wish nothing bad, because what goes around comes around. You know this shit is about to come right back to you. You know that you're gonna get what you deserve, because you just need to make room first with releasing all of this. Okay, releasing that energy sucker, releasing a codependency, finding the confidence and the bravery within yourself to move through life confidently into your next journey, you know, into your next chapter. So if this has resonated with you, Leos, please drop a like, comment, share. That helps me a lot. Yeah, so thank you guys so much. Peace.